The energy is mounting. Almost time for basketball at Barclays Center here in Brooklyn, New York. The Mavericks taking on the Nets. For the Mavericks, they have been building confidence with each and every game. Every team they face knows they in turn have to bring their best if they expect to beat them. Nets, Mavs. Our tip-off just moments away. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Derek Jones is out there with Washington. And it's Drummond in at the center. And for the Nets, the forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Thomas is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Frazier in at the center, locking down the middle. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Irving with a clean look, sinks the triple.
Never lacking confidence, zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Shoots over Doncic. Frazier with it. He's picked up by Irving. Here's Washington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a 5-point game. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Doncic. Outside, Jones. Bridges with some nice defense.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And the pass to Westbrook. Pass to Thomas. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Doncic. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Dallas ball.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Irving. 3-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got a couple of threes now in the first for Dallas.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
On defense, Brooklyn following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And yes, it's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Look at Milwaukee. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And I think for the Mavericks, They've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
Now here's Westbrook. Back to Bridges. Outside for Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Trying to end the drought. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas leading by 10. Irving with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Irving passes to Drummond. And here's Irving. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Back to Drummond. Nice D from Frazier. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Still without a basket in the game. Passes it to Bridges. Back to Westbrook. From outside the arc. Rebound Andre Drummond.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Washington, that's good.
PJ Washington.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Westbrook against Doncic.
Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Nets trailed by 12. Will it go? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game. He hits both from the stripe.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Prosper. Rebound, Brooklyn. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Johnson.
Shooting 2. Cameron.
That one misses. Mavericks leading by 9. Westbrook against Doncic. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. A moment here now to see the numbers for PJ Washington. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against Indiana.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Now here's Irving. He has 6. Out to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
So here's Westbrook. 20 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now, here's Doncic. He picked up 27 points in their last win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Here's Bridges from deep. Thomas, and again, no good by Brooklyn. Johnson against Doncic. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Hardy with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Doncic. The rebound by Johnson.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Thomas. The Mavericks making the shot. Rebounded by Prosper.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Bridges. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Bridges kicks to Westbrook. Going inside. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Doncic passes to Hardy. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D from Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Frazier outside. Back to Thomas. Shoots over Hardy. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson outside. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Thomas. Kicks it to Westbrook. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away to shaking your head at how good he is.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Bridges. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Thomas. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Hield with the bucket.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Dallas leading by 19. Now the pass to Hardy. Exum with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Now here's Schroeder. 9 points last game. Now here's Frazier. Not a lot of room, and he makes good on the layup.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Now here's Hardy. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And it was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
It's the Nets now, following the score by Dallas. Hunter against Doncic. And that one's good. Hunter.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Last 2 minutes.
That's good from Doncic on the assist by Exum. 10 points for Luka Doncic.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Schroeder passes to Frazier. He kicks it to Williams. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Dallas ball.
With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Mavericks, number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Now, here's Exum. No scoring in this one. Doncic against Schroeder. Here's Prosper. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Schroeder. Passes it to Hunter. Inside. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Exum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Gafford. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Hield. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Mavericks leading by 23. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Exum. Jacks up a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. To the inside. Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Here's Hardy. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
They've got Hunter. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Hield. Then it's Bridges. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Exum after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Here's Drummond. Williams with the block. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D that time from Jones. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. It's going by Hield. Here's Schroeder. Kept alive. Here's Hunter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Mavericks leading by 22. Here's Exum. Still without a basket. And there's the pass to Hardy. Back to Exum. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Drummond throws it down.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Schroeder outside. Bridges kicks it over to Schroeder. Over in the corner, Williams. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Dallas has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Pass to Prosper. And here's Hardy, covered by Heel. Now here's Hardy. D right on him. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And stolen by Drummond. Pass to Prosper. Driving in. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Assisted by
Prosper's got 6.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Now here's Schroeder. He has yet to score, and they get it. That's a 2 from Heel. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here in the game. When you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for DeAndre Hunter.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Last season, he played outstanding. First in scoring, and he ranks second in the league in field goal percentage, able to finish with force and even a little finesse at times.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Thomas checked in for the Nets.
For your Nets, Cameron Thomas.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And let's take a look at the playmaking here. This chart with the assist totals split between the front court and the back court tonight for the Mavericks.
This backcourt is really shouldering the load in terms of the ball movement and great assists. When you look at the overall contributions compared to the bigs, nice work on distributing the ball.
Out to Doncic. Dallas again missing. And it's Williams with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Fires top of the key. That's good on the jump shot. Thomas got his first bucket in this one.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Doncic. Bucket is good.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Schroeder outside. Johnson up top. Bridges outside. Schroeder passes to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. He gets it in there. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Irving passes to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. 11 feet away, and it's Schroeder missing.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Kyrie Irving, #1. Second, Luka Doncic.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
The Nets making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And Johnson now top of the key. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
Now here's Drummond. His last outing, he had 8 points. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, among the changes this year is the NBA is granting coaches a second challenge if their first one is successful. Now, coaches had been hesitant to use their one challenge earlier in games, even when calls seemed pretty clearly to have been missed. Downside to a second challenge, more stoppages, but the league may look at other measures to help keep the game moving. Kevin?
Yeah, I like that, D.A. A lot of things to consider, thanks. Now Westbrook, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Sunday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Frazier, he's checked in for the Nets. And then for Dallas, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Andre Drummond. B.J. Washington comes in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
The Nets have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Down low, Thomas. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Hardy. Rebound, Brooklyn. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Westbrook. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Westbrook passes to Johnson. Kicks to Thomas. And Jones sends it back.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Outside Irving. And it's Hardy with the jam.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Russell Westbrook. Coming off a terrific season. Came in about 14 points per, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. And really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
Johnson kicks to Bridges. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and the jumper is on the mark. Thomas got 6 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now Exum, scoreless thus far.
Screen.
5 to shoot.
Get there.
He lobs it up, and Jones with the stop.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Johnson. And here is Thomas. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Exum with a wide open look. No good on the three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Trying to get open is Johnson. Westbrook with the bucket.
A little bump on the shot that time. Could have been called a foul for Westbrook.
1:58 left here in the second. Dallas calls timeout.
Anyone want a t-shirt? Say what? I said, anyone want a t-shirt? Oh yeah, I see you. Let's go.
So for the Nets, DeAndre Hunter comes in for Johnson, and it's Buddy Hield in for Thomas. Now here's Exum. He's covered by Westbrook. Exum with it. And stolen by Hunter. Washington against Westbrook. And he lays in the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Here's Irving after the basket by Brooklyn. 1:11 left in the first half, and finished off by Exum.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now, here is Irving. He has 7 to the middle and finished off by Exum.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Hield outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Dallas leading by 23. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Irving with it. Westbrook picks him up. Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Outside Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 13-footer, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's Dallas delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making the extra pass, but we're attacking the paint, and if we can continue to do that, puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 16 points, 6 assists, and 1 steal. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game right now.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Brooklyn?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie. Giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They looked out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Powell. And it's Prosper in at the 3 spot. 5 on the clock. Irving for 3. Westbrook pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Now, here's Doncic. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Kyrie Irving, number 1.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Dallas making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Doncic against Westbrook. Doncic passes to Irving. And they get it back. Back to Doncic. It's deflected. So here's Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Johnson. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now, here is Irving. And Doncic throws it down.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Here's Bridges. Outside Westbrook. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Stays here. Brooklyn basketball.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Schroeder's checked in.
For your Nets, Dennis Schroeder.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. There's the dish to Bridges. Doncic against Schroeder. Here's Johnson. A rebound by Washington.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
It's the Nets now, following the score by Dallas. Johnson finds Schroeder. Frazier against Drummond. 6 to shoot. Back to Bridges. Here's Schroeder. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Timeout called the Nets. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Drummond.
First in scoring, first in assists, and they were #1 in blocks. Can't say enough about how well they protected the rim. They just owned the paint.
And having the best offense in the league last season, they were an opponent that no team wanted to face. Bridges shot good.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
Boy, the shifty, quick-footed Schroeder is a great weapon to have. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's a very effective player.
Now, here's Doncic. 22 points for him. And on the way from Irving for 3. Here's Prosper. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Bridges. And it's Irving with the rebound. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And the basket by Thomas.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 23. Irving for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
3.
Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Here's Schroeder. He kicks it to Bridges. Now Schroeder. There's the lob to Bridges. Outside Thomas. Over Irving. Thomas's shot is off. It's tipped. Dallas has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Got a piece of it. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go.
Here's a look at some stats for Mikal Bridges. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, the scoring turns the tide.
Dallas has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And that one drops. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Outside Thomas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
No question, he got marked on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Irving. Hardy passes to Doncic. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Thomas kicks to Hunter. Pass to Schroeder. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one
Yeah,
up.
the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here's Williams following the score by Dallas. Frazier left side. The Nets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Yeah, it's 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard. Wow, they made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Heels checked in. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And what a performance he's put in at the free throw line.
Cash money at the stripe. ATM not wasting any of those chances. Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Now here's Schroeder. Frazier outside. Takes the 13-footer. There's the jump shot. Frazier's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry his team and try to get out of this hole.
Here's Jones. He has 5. The pass to Washington. Fires for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th assist here tonight.
That was just so smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock him in.
By Hill, nobody around. And the Nets another 3.
We're coming right back at
A little back and forth from long range. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Doncic. And he has 28 points for the game. Tip. Here's Hill. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. You need to be going in his own pace. But he does take advantage of holes when he sees.
Yeah, that's possession here. Follow the score by Dallas. Schroeder passes to Frazier. Takes a 3. And the triple. Here's Hardy. 12 points for him. Got 6 points.
Really nice job moving all around that, picking apart that defense.
And here's Schroeder. Dishes to the Hunter. Williams looking over the floor. Here's Hill. Schroeder outside. And again, Brooklyn converted.
Become a proficient shooter off the catch. You know, that was not a strength of his coming into the league.
Hardy passes to Doncic. Hand on it. Hunter with it. He dishes it to Schroeder. Frazier's up. Tipped. Too much time in the lane. They get the ball at the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Nets. And Dallas also making a switch. Exum's checked in. Now, here's Hunter. Excellent D that time from Jones.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
He's been knocking down free throws tonight, going 8 for 9.
At the line for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic. Shooting
that free throw good from Doncic. Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Nets. Andre Drummond's checked in for Dallas. Out to Doncic. Clock at 6. And there's the feed to Jones. And stolen by Hunter. Johnson outside. To the inside. Williams dishes to Westbrook. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Here's Hardy. No good that time. Great D that time from Westbrook. Williams kicks to Westbrook. Passes it to Hunter. From 18 feet away. It's rebounded by Dallas. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the Mavericks call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Hield attacking. And then Hield with the dunk.
You can count on Hield to take shots. He does all he can on the offensive end. Never sees a shot that he doesn't like.
Now, here's Exum. 6 points for him. Down low. And it's Hardy with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Mavericks on top, running away with this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Johnson. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Whitehead out there with Sharp. And it's Clowney in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Hield, the pass to Sharp. Back to Hield. Now Johnson. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Just 3 to shoot. Shot's good by Whitehead.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Dallas calls timeout.
Another quick shot by the Brooklyn Nets kids. Let them hear you.
Dallas has gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Irving against Hield. Irving passes to Exum. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. That's now 8 points for Dante Exum.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Whitehead. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Hield can't hit.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Johnson outside. Hield outside. Pass to Clowney. Lets it fly from 18. And it's good, 2 points. Clowney's got his first bucket of the night.
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Here's Mensah. The kick out to Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his third foul so far.
You know, it's human nature. When you've got a big lead, it's easy to get complacent and take your foot off the gas like they did there.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Buddy Hield. Johnson, the pass to Whitehead. To the paint. Here's Sharp. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Irving looking over the floor. And it's Drummond with the jam.
How about the superb anticipation from Drummond, sensing the opportunity to go for the alley-oop and then converting in style.
Schroeder finds Johnson. Pass to Clowney. Here's Whitehead. Pulls it up. Rebound Andre Drummond. Now here's Exum. Defense right on him. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Exum.
And, you know, give Schroeder credit. Taking the contact like a man and staying in control.
Here's Drummond. On the wing, Doncic. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Schroeder against Doncic. There's the pass to Sharp. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Outside Irving. No one near him. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Whitehead. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Irving dishes to Drummond. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Doncic. The rebound by the Nets. Schroeder outside. Oh, my goodness.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Bridges checks in. The Mavericks also with the sub. Hardy, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And the Mavericks call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Substitutions on the court.
And so Whitehead will bring it up for Brooklyn. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Schroeder against Doncic. And then Short with the dunk.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope. When just a little while ago, it looked like hope was lost.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way. Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And here's Hardy. Doncic outside. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 35.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Schroeder passes to Bridges. To the middle. Here's Funny. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Another spectacular show from the Brooklyn Nets.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gafford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Sharp. And Dallas also making a switch. Maxim's checked in. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. And here are the Nets. They're on a 16-7 run. Bridges shot. Good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's the lob to the hoop. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside Westbrook. Doncic against Thomas. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Doncic kicks to Exum. Back to Doncic. Right wing. Gafford finds Doncic. 5 to shoot, and the layup is good. And that's now 37 points for Luka Doncic.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Johnson up top. Outside Westbrook. Deflects the pass. Doncic with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Bridges with the steal. Passes to Westbrook. Johnson inside. Covered by Gafford. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Exum. Tries again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Thomas. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Brooklyn. And he makes the first. Good on both. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Healed against Doncic. Here's Frazier. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Hield. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Jones kicks to Exum. Inside. Here's Gafford. The shot comes out. Hunter with some nice defense. On the wing, Bridges. Defended by Jones. Bridges against Jones. To the paint. Stolen by Exum. Jones, the pass to Exum. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Jones slams it in.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Pass to Frazier. There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. Doncic with the steal. Now here's Exum. He's guarded closely. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Schroeder dishes to Frazier. Stolen by Exum.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Schroeder kicks to Hield to end the drought. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
There's the quick hands from Hield. Saw the defender closing in, then pulled the trigger.
Doncic feeling it out. And Gafford throws it down.
The helper.
That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now Exum. Throws it up high, so no problem for Dallas as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.